Hello, this is Contrite Biggs back with another video on TitanFall2. So we're just going to jump right into it. Hopefully we have some players at this time. It's midday where I'm at. It's about 4 p.m., 4:45 p.m. So let's just jump right into it. Let's see if we can find a regular match and get right to it. I usually like to do invites, but I found that when I do invites, especially for games that are hard or above, then I usually get whoever's just on pressing, oh, I see Frontier Defense, so I'm pressing triangle. And they don't usually care if it's hard or master or whatever. Or then you have people, ooh, that looks fun, and that can kind of ruin the game. But generally speaking, on medium, it doesn't matter so much what your team is like. Your team can just be rubbish, and if you have a hero on your team, then that's good. You're good. You're in good hands. And that's usually what I mean when I say hero. A lot of people have heard me say hero, and they're like, what are you talking about? Hero is just someone who's really good at this game, and they can carry the load, or they can be even so good that it can be hard for you to find enemies, to gain points from. So that's usually what I refer to when I say heroes. And that's usually, not usually, because sometimes it'll be, me and someone else neck to neck, or someone may get me the first round, and I don't really think a hero is present until round 2 or later, because anybody can take the cake on that first round. There's times where I can sit there for 40 seconds in the first round on any difficulty, and we may survive the first round, but after that first round, then people aren't that good anymore. They show their Titan efficiency isn't there. So that's one thing I noticed, is that people love to just be up front and get the kills first. Unless there's a smoke screen in front of you, you can't really be that aggressive. You have to, if you want to sustain the life of your Titan, then you kind of have to play by the rules.
Gotta love this job. Woo! The harvester shields are gonna drop if they keep taking damage. Give it some team. We've got a pilot down. It's okay. It's okay. Stick together. We can win this thing. The harvester shield is recharging. Don't let the remnant fleet damage it. Got some friendly pilots back in action. It's on now. The harvester shields are about to go down. Protect it. The harvester shields are gonna drop if they keep taking damage. Give it some cover. Keep firing! The harvester shield is recharging, guys. Do us a favor. Keep it protected. The harvester shields are about to go down. Protect it. Guys, we just lost a pilot out there. Gotta be more careful. The harvester shields just went down. Arm up. It's taking permanent damage. Pilots, we've got to clear the enemies out. You can do it. Protect that harvester. Reinforcements are inbound, team. The harvester shield is recharging. Don't let the remnant fleet damage it. The harvester shield is back up. Shields are dropping. Focus up, team. Take out whatever's damaging it. Down. Harvester shields back up to 100%. cells down on the harvester. Clear them out for me.
Oops,
And,
I had an
well,
issue.
You know, for you too.
I had a mute for. I'm back.
Team, protect the harvester while the shield Listen up, team. The harvester shields are absorbing damage. Put an end to it. Nice defense, team. That harvester
Not
barely
bad
took
for a
any
late
damage.
start. I'll take that.
Your Titan's ready for... Stand by for Titanfall. Nice work out there. Here are some credits. Use them to build up some defenses. Make yourself a little more badass. Mortar Spectre signatures detected. You're gonna have to get onto the rooftops to take them out.
I know from experience on these early waves. Like I was saying earlier, some of these early waves, they're not really. It's hard to determine, you know, your hero for the match.
Heads up, team. There's a new wave dropping in.
But generally
So keep your heads up.
speaking,
I already
the
said
early
that,
portions
Davis.
of the match,
Double the
like the
advice.
first two waves, they're just not enough. They're not dense enough to really determine who's that good and who's not. I think a lot of it is placement, but there's not going to be enough. Like, you're not going to be stuck in those should I reload situations. Should I, you know, I try to practice decent habits the whole match. I try to practice decent habits. You know, that is reloading whenever you have an opening to do so. Of course, like taking out the plasma drones. That's pretty important. I think a lot of people like to forget about it. They just kind of here 1 second and then they're gone. You know, that's really
The harvester shield is back up.
a little excessive.
Harvester shields are back online. Harvester shields are dropping. Nuke types are going to be coming your way soon. Make sure you're ready for them.
Is it blocked the whole way?
The harvester shield is back up. The harvester shield is recharging. The harvester shields are absorbing damage. Harvester shield back up to 100%. harvester. I say you hit him back. Hit him back hard.
The first couple rounds are really just grunts, plasma drones. Not even a lot of plasma drones, just grunts mainly.
Half the shields are about to go down. Protect it. Harvester shield is recharging, guys. Do us a favor, keep it protected.
Enemy Titan down.
The harvester shield is taking some hits. Give it some cover.
Enemy Titan destroyed. Enemy Titan destroyed.
That was some
Yeah, it's
impressive
almost like
work,
everybody
David
comes
Davis.
awake when they see a Titan, but when
Davis.
you have
These are
25
speechless.
Titans on the field at one time, probably 10 at once, referring to new Titans, then you know everybody kind of behaves differently. That's what I think, which is kind of funny to me. But from experience standpoint, I think at G2 I finally started to understand what you know how the frontier defense works. You know, I understood that, like, it's all the same. They just respond differently based off how you are. You know, how your team is set up that round or whatever. You know, they may split this way, break that way, but those are generally speaking the only differences in how they AI, and I say they are AI, how they respond to how you're playing is that, you know, the AI responds to you, and it's usually they have set routes, but if they keep hiding behind cover, for instance, then they're gonna just split away the way they've been, you know, they're gonna go opposite of the way that they were going to go initially. So, you know, but then
Team, we've got a
that's just it. That's just it. The frontier defense for the most part is the same. But on harder difficulties, they have shields and they move faster. That's it. Oh, and they're more accurate with their shooting. So, you know, cover becomes critical. It becomes essential. Because I feel like now, you know, cover isn't that important in these modes. You know, I can just lay out a smoke and, you know, stand in front of the guy. I feel like in hard mode, that's, you know, you try to get that close to someone, and you know, they're gonna have 3 or 4 Titans on top of you. So you won't be able to do that in harder difficulty. So that's kind of what I learned in this game, is that it's a compilation of the same thing over and over. You know, and you get better at doing that same thing. So I'm all about that. I'm all about that. I like getting better. I like improving, and I feel like through repetition is the only way we can
Upgrade core standing by.
because you kind of have to perfect. You have to perfect. So I'm gonna. It looks like we have them. Yeah, they're on that.
Harvester shields are back online. The harvester shield is taking some hits. Give it some cover.
But I do feel like in this one it is essential to have a plasma drone kind of station. Now I can't tell you the best place to put it, but I'll tell you my favorite. It's just a preference. See, this is what I mean when I say that changes. That's what I mean when I say that I think Monarch is the best because she has that ability
Those mortar titans are really giving our harvester some damage.
to really do damage like that, especially at close range like that.
The harvester shields are gonna drop if they keep taking damage. Give it some cover.
Close range, you got multitude.
Final upgrade.
Guys, we just lost a pilot out there. You gotta be more careful.
Engaging multiple Titans. Rocket enemy Titan destroyed.
The harvester shields are about to go down. Crap, the harvester shields are down. We got some friendly pilots back in action. It is on now.
Enemy Titan eliminated.
This guy. Someone else. Okay, cool. It looks like people are holding out. Right there, I like to put the
Team, we've got a pilot down.
turret. I like to
It's
put a
okay,
turret
it's okay,
right
stick
in between
together.
those
We can win
trees. On the
this
next
thing.
round, I should have enough to do that. I'll try to carry it off.
Team, protect the harvester while the shield recharges. Nuke Titans headed your way, team. Take him out. The harvester shield is back up. Reinforcements are inbound, team. Harvester shield's back up to 100%. Harvester shields are dropping.
Upgrade core ready. Upgrade core activated. Shield destroyed.
The harvester shield is recharging. Don't let the remnant fleet damage it.
Not taking any major points by taking out these stupid plasma drones. They really are there to
Shields are gonna
distract
drop if they keep
me.
taking damage. Give it some cover.
Because I'm not benefiting the team at all. I mean, I am. Don't get me wrong. The harvester more than anything, but you know, overall performance, I'm not helping and blend into plasma.
Pilot disengaged.
The harvester shields are about to go down. Protect it.
Enemy Titan destroyed.
The harvester shields are gonna drop if they keep taking damage. Give it some cover. That's the way,
See, I
team.
spend a lot of time working on those plasma drones.
You
I try to make
said
sure I
this
get
is
those
team. You did
arc
a
traps
great
set up
job.
because for the next, you know, next rounds where you have a lot of arc titans, you have a lot of nuke titans come in, it'll really
Protect
slow
them
those guys
TitanFall
down.
signatures.
But I
When
guess
this
in
is
normal
happening,
mode we
get
don't
ready
really
to take
have
'em out.
a lot of. That's it. A lot of regular titans. See, this round I can get, and I'll kind of show y'all where I put my. This one here, forward, more forward. Back it up along the tree for added protection. Make sure I got that angle right. In some cases, it can shoot over those rocks,
Hey, sorry to bother
and
you.
it may
You
shoot
ready?
by the
We're
tree.
all
But
waiting
if
for
I
you.
get it set up just right,
Pilot detected. Validating protocols.
More coming.
so let's see
Arm
where
up
we're
for
at.
another wave.
It seems like we have a pretty decent team. This is by no means my best performance, but I think these guys are holding their own pretty well. They seem to be okay, at least. See, I always made that mistake. When you chase them down, it just gives them more ammo to come head on.
Friendly Titan attacking your target. Upgrade core ready. Upgrade core activated.
The harvester shield is taking some hits. Give it some cover. Harvester shields are back online.
Good job. He's definitely not being defensive. Good job. Okay. Oh, he's breaking in.
The harvester shields are absorbing damage.
Good job. Got it out before I even laid eyes on it. Good job.
The harvester shield is back up.
Freeze you. Got you.
Friendly Titan attacking your target.
Good job keeping them distracted. Good job. Good job. You wanted that one, huh?
The harvester shield is
Didn't even get it.
Give it some cover.
Where you at, turrets? Oh, I guess I was standing in the way.
Harvester shields are back online.
Someone else was putting work in that time. I felt that.
Good work. Good work? Come on.
I think I spent too much time focused on someone else ate that.
Watch
Okay,
out.
so I'm gonna put a little more trust in
Titan en route.
our, I guess, the final wave. So here, let me hit that. So I don't miss it. Even though I didn't get max use out of it, because I know I don't need it. I can do myself a lot pretty well. So I want to try to hold them back as best as possible, because they're mostly going to be coming from down here. So one guy has the middle blocked. Good.
We've got
Whoever
a
that
pilot
is.
down.
Oh, good. Looks like somebody just left. Or he fell off a cliff or something. I don't really know.
Pilot on board. Welcome back.
Because his last round, you like to have someone hide right there. Right there.
Got some friendly pilots back
A
in
North
action.
Star or a
It's on
Sniper
now.
Titan. And of course you have this, but I already have one up there.
Pilots, this is
So I'm
the
just
last
gonna
wave.
focus on
Got this.
frontward attack this time. Since this round we have guys that can hold their own. I haven't really scored high, but let's see if I can put a little space between me and the second place guy. No one's using their Titan, which I kind of find silly. But hey, to each their own. Definitely not gonna get hurt. Not gonna happen.